If, one day, you went out to buy some fruit, and when you entered the market, you found a merchant fighting with the customers, or is forcibly pulling them to see the fruit, or even arguing with every person to convince them of his fruit against their will, and a few meters after him, you found another merchant displaying his goods in an organized manner. The goods are neat and flawless, and he is not saying anything to the customers passing by. Which one would you buy from? No doubt you will go with the other merchant. What applies to the fruit also applies to ideas. If you take a stroll down any social media site, you will find people fighting with each other. Each one is willingly and forcibly convincing the other of his idea. This happens every day, every hour, and every moment. Let me tell you a surprise. No one is convinced. Remember when was the last time you saw two persons arguing in the comments of any post, and one of them left the discussion convinced? Never. This is because humans are programmed that when they enter into an argument, discussion, or debate, or face anyone objecting to their statements, they take up a defensive position, and their attention is diverted towards winning the discussion, regardless of being right or not. Believe me, we're all programmed this way, and I don't exclude anyone. Someone is going to tell me, but I saw a post containing extremely wrong statements. How do I object to it or convince the author that his statements are wrong? Look, my friend, if you have an opinion or idea that you think is good, you don't need to convince anyone of it. All you need to do is display it neatly. Just display it and let people see it. Don't be lured into any argument. Unless you are going to answer an inquiry or clarify an ambiguous point, but only do that. In the market of ideas, survival is for the fittest. Don't be tricked by the large amount of falsehood in the market, and don't be discouraged by the mocking or ridiculing of your ideas because they are different. For the scum disappears like froth cast out, while that which is for the good of mankind remains on earth. This means that when it rains, scum and froth disappear, and the good water will remain on the earth to water the plants. Even the greatest merchandise in the world, Islam, Allah said about it, "Your only responsibility is to convey. Only display the goods, because good ideas impose themselves. They don't need to chase each and every person to forcibly convince them. If the one with corrupt ideas was able to attract people to himself, maybe this is because he displayed his ideas attractively. If you want to compete with him, display your ideas next to him, but in a superior manner. Don't forcibly pull people to buy your ideas. If you like this video, mention your friend who likes to fight with customers. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a day, time and place, there was a company, or a small branch of a company to be more exact. This company had proficient employees, and they were managed by a branch manager